Hello, funny foam people. This is Gerard from the Shifting Lens, and today I'm going to cut some very basic shapes. So, without too much planning, let's start with a cylinder, a circle. Take my circular cutting board, and I will, let's say, this is 12 times 12, so I will make a cylinder with a diameter of 10 centimeters. So first we cut a circle, a cylinder, diameter 10 centimeters, circular cutting board, block is pressed down, and when I'm full circle, I keep on rotating and cut off the okie dokie. So, and there I have my circle. Now I do it again. 4 centimeters. A little bit more difficult, but let's try. Oh, by the way, I'm using a foot pedal, so if you wonder. So, a nice cylinder of 4 centimeters. Again, this is about cutting shapes. Now, this is not very exciting. Four centimeters. Okay. Let's take it to the next level. So, let's put this one on the edge and rotate again. And here I have a circle in a circle. Now, this is a nice shape, so I could probably do this again on the opposite side. Just this. So actually now I can make a tower within a tower, for instance. Or repeat this maybe 2 or maybe 4 times, getting all these little openings. And that could be a nice start for a project like this. As you can see, we have a circle, and within this circle these niches are cut out exactly in this way. So this project is actually a project that is almost fully made using the circular cutting board. Almost everything about this project is round, so that's shape number 1. One of my favorite shapes or favorite tools to make fun shapes is the multi-corner cutter. And this tool allows me to cut octagons, hexagons, pentagons, and I haven't got a clue, 12-sided somethings. Anyways, I have here my slide, I have my shapes, so let's make a 6-sided shape. The block goes on there, and I can adjust by simply sliding the tool left to right. And I can set it on the machine and off we go. Side number 1. Side number 2. Number 3. And number And the final one, number 6. And here I have my 6-sided shape. Now, if you watch closely, you see this block was a little bit too small because here it's not a nice angle. So how to solve that problem? Let's solve it very easily. And let's do it right away. So bye-bye multi-corner cutter, hello guider. Because now I will put it like this so you can see it better. I cut off maybe a few millimeters on every side. And by doing so, you will see that that one corner will also be nice. And the final one. And here I have my 6-sided shape. Now, with the multi-corner cutter, I can make 8-sided shapes and up to 12-sided. And here we have a nice example of a tower. As you can see, it's a 6-sided tower. Larger, a little bit smaller, and the edges trimmed. So yeah, so this could be the start of the next layer of this tower. And another example is the base of this mill. If you look closely, 1, 2, 3, 4, this is an 8-sided one. And you see the angles. We can do that by simply moving the wire backwards, but I will show you another way, which is also quite easy. Anyway, that is the multi-corner cutter. I might get back to that. So here I have a 6-sided or a hexagon, and I want to cut out the inside. Now, mostly I eyeball this, but if you want to do it very secure, very precise, you could draw a few lines from corner to corner opposite of each other. I take the fence. I put the fence on the machine like this. I could go in anywhere, but okay, I go in here at one of the sides. Up until the wire hits the mark I just drew on there. Turn it up until the next mark. Turn it, and so on and so forth. So here we have a nice hexagon shape with which is now playable from the inside, you could say. And if you look closely, I've done the same with this one. So now I can really add, for instance, windows in it, and I can even put a light in it if I wanted to. And why not combine these two? So it's about shapes. I pick up my circular cutting board once again. And it was, yes, diameter 4 centimeters. So here we go, put them in. And there we go. Oh, this is nice. How nice. And there you go, a round shape in a hexagon. Okay, let's try another one. Now imagine, let's transform this shape into a kind of roof. And for this, I will be using an angle cutter. Oh. So now I have here the angle cutter, and the angle cutter enables me to make angles, obviously. So by simply flipping this, I can determine the angle, and if I do it like this, let's see what happens. I keep it all together, I keep it all as one solid block. Doesn't really have to be that way, but I skip that side for now. Oh, so far so good. I think I am there. I guess I am. So here we go. And as you can see, I now have some kind of roof. And yes, this one still fits in. So this is a very lovely shape. So the angle cutter, perfect if I want to cut in angles. Now, you don't really need an angle cutter. You can do without as well. Maybe not so precise, but let me show you a trick. So here I have a block and I want to have a specific angle. Actually, I want to have this roof. Well, I position the block onto the fence, leaning onto the fence, and the angle, the line, the wire is now completely on the line that I drew on, and my hand here is resting on the surface, and as you can see, it's locked. It's locked. It can only move back and forth. So there we go. Okay, and now for the second one. Again, my hand is fully locked. I only move it towards me, and there we have a roof. So you do not need a angle cutter for that. You can do it freehand as well. Well, to be honest, these are very basic shapes, and I think you don't have to make things overcomplicated to make interesting scenery. So presenting these basic shapes I already showed you could lead to something like this. I mean, you see a tower, it's textured, it's painted, but try and look at it as if it wasn't painted. So it's just foam. And yes, texturing and painting does a lot, but basically you first look at the shape. And if you have the shape done, then you can start worrying about texturing it, which is a whole different story and is a whole different video. But this is actually a nice shape I think you can make by simply using the techniques I've shown you. And yes, apart from the onion on top, but this tower, the base, is already also possible, making a shape like a six-sided shape, cutting the sides along the fence or using an angle cutter. But also looking at this shape, you recognize, hopefully, that here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides of an octagon. So the basic shape is made using the multi-corner cutter and using the octagon. And well, and finally, looking at the angle cutter, this is also a piece you could now make. If we break it down, it's actually very simple. 1 block, 2 block, 3 blocks, all the sides in the angle cutter, 1 sheet, 2 sheet, 1 sheet, 2 sheet, 1 sheet, and they all stack together, glued together, and you already have this interesting shape. So I think with these first steps, these first basic shapes, you can already start doing some real interesting structures. I wish you lots of fun. Try them out, keep practicing. I'm practicing also all day long, and hope to see you in one of the next videos. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.